Growing up, I always thought family was loyalty. When loyalty goes beyond family. And see, I always thought, were people born good or bad? Or people acquire that along the way? And I thought people were born with the attributes of being good and evil. And they pick which path they want that to lead down to. You see, I was given the advice how to live, how to think, how to act from a woman who was supposed to be a mother. But now, she somehow deteriorated from a mother to a mother figure to a druggy cum dumpster, is to put it best. This is a woman who would cover up her own lies by making me the liar. This is a woman who is a pathological drug user in every sense of the way, but makes it seem like I'm toxic in the mind. Jennifer Marie Campbell, Nee Matthews, is a woman who taught me about pain and to never let it affect me, yet she stays with this man who beats on her and cheats in that bed, and she goes back to the same bed every single night. My mother was the same one that taught me about hypocrisy, but is the biggest hypocrite of them all, almost to cover up her own ego. See, I put all the sexual abuse, all the verbal abuse, the physical abuse, the emotional abuse, the mental abuse in the past. Those scars have healed. Because I believe what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and my mom disowned me because I called her out. This is a woman who stood by and watched me get beat and hit non-stop by my stepfather, Johnny Clinton Matthews, day in and day out. And who does she check on for injuries? Certainly not me. I have a jaw that will never heal because of this woman. She wants to let my stepdad stand there, and who does she go to after? She pulls him away. She doesn't go to me and say, "Son, are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need help?" No. She pushes me away from him, checks on him, looks at me, and threatens to hit me if I strike back. You see, in that moment, I thought, what should I do? What should I do? Should I walk out the house? Should I call her out too? Should I deck her in the face? And see, I should have done all of the above. But the drugs, the alcohol, her mental illness is going to purify and cleanse her of her sins long before I do anything. This is the same woman who is that Christian bullshit. I cannot call her my mother. All she is a self-induced, selfish streetwalker with a facade for trying to cleanse herself by going to church when my mother is long beyond repair. She could go to church every day for 2 years straight and she's still that self-absorbed slut that she has always been. This girl has been in and out of my life but thinks I don't know what I'm talking about. Whose side does she take? My stepfather's. This is a woman who picked her fake children, who picked kids that didn't come from her own drug-induced womb over her own children. She warned me of all these outcomes in life when she should have warned me of herself. I see my entire family was torn apart because of her. She started that chain reaction. She lit the fuse and all blew up. My uncles, my aunts, my father, everyone that is good in my life have left because of her to leave me being stuck with that whore. And people will give me the talk, at least you have a mother. No. Whether I came out of her or not, I don't even know that woman. My jaw will tell you that. She didn't give a damn about me ever. The alcohol, her abuse, she's trying to put it on me. She can go to church as much as she wants. She can claim all this lies. She's as good as dead to me. And that husband of hers, he acts all big and bad. He claims to be a child of God too, but all he is the devil spawn himself. And I told myself if I ever go back to Vegas, I'm gonna pay them a visit. And if I go down, I'm going down swinging, and I will have their blood on my hands, and I don't care. My mother is a self-absorbed, selfish, drug-ridden, alcoholic, cum dumpster with a messiah complex. That's all she is. And it seems like over the years I wanted a mother in my life, but then it seems like the only one I had a chance to. By the chance I had, I should be with my own mother. She proved she was never a mother. She was a Hennessy bottle with a short temper. She was a crack pipe that doesn't know the difference between love and lust. She will go through all the abuse. She will come crying back in the house, run upstairs while my stepdad's out gallivanting and fucking other girls. While she sits there and gives him chance after chance. One day that chance is going to put her in the grave, and I'm going to be the one to have the tombstone say, you should have listened to your kids. My womb was a bottle of Heineken. My umbilical cord was a joint filled with cocaine. And what does she do? She acts like that's never been a thing. She acts like the past is the past. No. Johnny and his wife and his ex-wife Sheena, Johnny and his kids, my mother and his so-called family. Anyone that they associate with, they're a parasite. They pass on stupidity over stupidity. And yet, that's the exact same type of people that makes me wonder, why did dinosaurs go extinct first? Dinosaurs knew about survival of the fittest, but my stepdad is just an alcoholic messiah. If anyone has the guts to send this to my family, please do, because they need to hear it. They need an intervention. My mom can claim she's all this great stuff, or she's a bad bitch. No, she's not. And this is not coming from me. If she was a bad bitch, I would tell you. She's not. Neither is my stepfather. They let nothing but their own lies cloud their own judgment. Make them something they're not. I know that because Johnny's son, Jaden, is a overprivileged, selfish child. JJ is the only decent one there, but Johnny his sperm seem to be freaking alcoholics in the head. Straight stupidity. And my mother, Jennifer Marie Campbell, is just a semen sample with an ego. Johnny Clinton Matthews is just a tatted up human facade. Sheena Matthews is just a Glock carrying coward. Everyone should realize who my mom and them truly are. If they were good people, I would tell you. I'm not doing this to ruin their lives. I just want them to be put in their place. They need intervention before the drugs, the alcohol, the mental health problems, the abuse bottle up and affect more people than I want. Johnny Matthews, Jennifer Matthews, you're not children of God. If anything, you're the hellhounds that roam the underworld. You have never loved a single person in your life. You have never seen me as a son, ever. That's the drugs, that's the alcohol, that's the lust talking. My mother doesn't know the difference between love and lust. My father does not know the Johnny does not know the difference between real men and a fake ass bitch. And my mother does not know the difference between love and lust. That's not, their marriage is not a marriage. It's a crime. And if they think they can look the other way while I take all the abuse from both sides, you're mistaken. They say love is a drug. then mom's gonna need to pop a couple pills to see if that's true.